You have might heard some inspiration from a lecture, but you still cannot restrain your inertia and even feel like this is fault.
Another night, same four walls. And the clock still won't move. Feels like the whole world crawled off without me.
I am not going to make the soul of chicken soup, as I know it cannot be helpful for you. Please just trust me. I'll tell you a paradox that will turn a new insight into yourself on this earth. Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go. To share a story for you. Xing has a dream about gliding in the sky like an eagle. A lot of people laugh at him, whereas in his mind he always thinks he will succeed someday. He learns the woodwork every day until 3 a.m. Everyone laughs that he is a crazy, but he still be persistent. One day he made first of airplane, but this day had bad weather, a violent storm covered all night, though Xing never wanted to give up, especially prove from who had mocked at him, even no one viewed him. Without a doubt, he failed completely. He never predicted wind direction, and he never prepared for the worst. It is just a wave of passion. The parts of the plane were scattered everywhere, and Xing even was breaking his left leg. Though this terrible accident occurred, Xing still wants to fulfill his dream. He is more diligent. Shortly, he had made the second of the airplane. The last lesson teaches him meet all standards before starting. Xing predicted the wind direction and prepared a parachute. The plane landed off, flying higher and higher until reaching the stratosphere. Xing saw a fancy world. Before long, he was in a world of his own. A bird is flying into the propeller. The plane has been crashing after losing a propeller support. Worse still, a plane hit a house, and it happened to be the village chief's. The village chief was pruning his garden right then and was furious. The loud crash brought all the neighbors out. Some were angry, and some were laughing. Luckily, Xing had a parachute, so he landed safely. Enraged that this nuisance had survived, the chief bellowed, "You punk! I warned you not to cause trouble, yet you persisted in your folly. Look at the state of things now. What do you have to say to yourself? Your dream was always farce." The crowd erupted. Some mocked him, some stirred the pot, and others hurled insults. Finally, the chief snarled, "If you are still staying at the village, I'll lose my temper and I'm going to slaughter you, you little brat." Xing remained silent, tears streaming down his face. As the excitement faded, the villagers drifted away, leaving Xing standing solitary in the silence. At times he looked lost in thought, and at other times, as though he had finally understood it all. At dawn, the villagers flocked to Xing's home to check on him. The house was hollow and still. He had abandoned everything he had ever created. Finding no further amusement in his life or death, the people simply moved on and let the memory of him fade into oblivion. Xing, like us, who has a dream. The first test, which he hadn't paid attention to the bad weather and prepared for worst, as like we have a strong passion for our dream but never think about how we are relevant to the world. Is it really what I want it? Or just want to meet someone's expectations? Only you know this answer, such as the parents want you to be a doctor and your ancestors are all doctors. At that moment, you might think our family is a family of doctors, therefore I must be a doctor in the future. I believe that not every man come from a family of doctors being a doctor, because life is full of uncertainties. Listen, I never thought someone had a perfect plan. Then the world would have no more variables. Like Xing had predicted the wind direction and prepared for the worst, but he still be banished. At the end, what Xing understood. The answer is his success is not from others. He shouldn't prove himself to achieve his fulfillment. Xing has seen what the world hides behind the clouds. He knows if he said how it looks like, the people would say he is a liar or driving him away, as they never know his dream and envy him. He can't change anyone, so he chose silence and left his village for his new life. At the end of the sentence, finding no further amusement in his life or death, the people simply moved on and let the memory of him fade into oblivion. Indicating your dream does not matter to them, but does not mean there is no support from someone. And if you do not have, this video is for you after I tell you. Have you noticed no one could help you, and you really want someone to know you? But have you asked yourself, what if these days, your life is full of doubts about whatever it is from? Like a feeling of emptiness, no motivation, or depression. Those feelings are not kind, right? I will ask you, do you have a dream? It doesn't hinge on anything that is from outside, fame and profit. Why? Because your happiness is from outside. It is easy to break out as any turn and twist occurs in your life, such as bankruptcy, divorce, bereavement, and you miss the basic issue about your heart is a key, like a child who hasn't been overthinking as act the favorite things. It would be a small thing, finger-sucking that just satisfied himself. Looking at it from our current perspective, we would mock adults who like finger-sucking, though we are desperate for our failure. The former is satisfied with simple pleasure, the latter feels frustrated by even a small failure. It's not your fault, you just be lied about. A success man must have a nice car, nice wife, rich and luxury. And if you have those, your heart doesn't feel satisfaction because it is not outside. Happy can't get from the substance. Your temporary satisfaction is what others respect at you, and you win over almost people instead of the strong heart. It is endlessness of desirable things because you never have time for real what you wanted. There is not any harsh criticism about fame and profit. It all depends on what you really want to enjoy right now. Sometimes you have a responsibility for your children, but it can be a happy thing to accompany them, not just giving a groan. Next example, you can bless on what you gave, and hope who has it can be so happy instead of loss. Take your mental note on it, your life needs some fuel, and that is just your ideal life in every moment.